You want to know which pump will make the better investment. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you go ahead, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It'll really help me and my channel expand to other people. If you do, hit that subscribe button. Also hit the bell for post notifications so that you get an alert each and every time I post if you enjoy content like this. And for my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you all again for joining on another video. A hands-free pump or the plug-in pump. Let's start with the plug-in pump. Right here I have the Medela pump. It comes with a plug-in cord which will go right here in this hole. It comes with this duckbill valve. You plug it here into the center of the pump. From there, it has two ends. These are the two ends. So if you want to pump both breasts at the same time, you are able to do that. Or if you just want to pump one breast, you can stick it right there in the middle. And then you would plug this into the part that pumps the milk, like so. Now this pump does come with many different pieces, and a lot of pieces you have to take apart to actually wash this. Here you have the bottle that connects to the valve. You will connect that there. This here is the flange. It comes off. You will clean this. You can also take this apart as well. You would need to take this off to wash it, and then take this piece out to wash it as well. And it's an easy put back together. You just put all those pieces back in the same order. Never wash your duckbill valve. If you need to replace it, you will just buy an entirely new one. I actually love my Medela pump. I can get about 14 ounces of milk with this pump. That's one of the main goals, to be able to pump a large amount of milk so that you can build your freezer supply. That's a perk I will give my Medela pump. Another perk to the Medela pump, it's not hard at all to put together. It's very simple actually. I showed you earlier me taking it apart. To put it together, all you would need to do is put the rubber in the inside like this. Align all the parts together. You will connect the top to the back. Here it just snaps right on. Connect your bottle to the bottom, and then connect your flange. That don't take long at all. You see, I just did that in an amount of about 30 seconds. So it's pretty simple. You connect it to your pump and it's ready to use. It's also very easy to wash. You can wash this whole thing, all of this. You just put it in some dish soap, wash it, and then sterilize it in some hot water, whether you use a sterilizing bag or if you boil it, it doesn't matter. It's just very simple to wash. Make sure that you clean it after each use. Now, some cons to the Medela pump is you are going to be plugged to a wall. You would need to do whatever it is you want to do before you start pumping. For instance, if you want to watch TV, make sure you have the remote already near you, because once you start pumping, you're really not going to want to get up to do this, to do that. It's also hard to hold the baby while pumping with the Medela pump as well. So you would want to make sure that you have the baby taken care of before you start pumping and using your Medela pump. Another thing about the Medela pump is it could cause sore breasts if you are sensitive to the pump itself, or if you are sensitive to pumping, if you have sensitive nipples, it can hurt the first couple of times you pump, and it's something that you will need to adjust to. My advice for you, if you get a plug-in pump, is to get you a hocker. And you see I got milk here because I just used this while I was nursing my son. You would just hook this hocker to the other side that you're not pumping on to catch milk. And this actually helps me catch more milk than just using both pumps. I don't pump both breasts at the same time. I pump one breast and use the hocker on the other side for the exact reason of being able to capture more milk. You can pump both breasts at the same time if you choose to do so. I find it easier to pump one breast, catch my leg down with the hocker, and then switch. That's a tip right there. Another tip if you don't change your flange, so if you have the wrong flange size on your pump, it could slow down your supply or cause you to have less milk than what you actually have in your breast. And it may even seem like your breast isn't emptying fully if you have the wrong flange size. So for a while, I had the 24M size flange on my pump, and it was hurting my nipple. It was hurting my nipple because my nipple actually grew in size, and the 24 was too small, so I wasn't catching as much milk as what was in my breast at the time. Yeah, and I did not know that I needed to change my flange. So one day I was just like, let me just change it. And then I changed it, and like my milk supply went up about 5 ounces. And that's a tip for real. Pay attention to if your breast is going up or down, your nipple is getting larger or smaller, so that you can know what size flange you need, because that is important when it comes to pumping your milk. I use my Medela pump every single day. I don't miss a day. Every single day I connect my Medela to the wall and I use it. I absolutely love my Medela pump. Another perk to the Medela pump is you can just plug it to the wall and start using it. You don't have to worry about charging it. And also with the Medela pump, you can also connect a battery to it. You don't have to just be connected to the wall. You can put a battery in there. Let's talk about the hands-free pump. I must say, with the hands-free pump, it does come in handy if you need to clean up, for example, or if you need to go to work, if you need to step outside, anything of that nature that you cannot sit at a wall and pump. This does come in handy. So that's a perk for this hands-free pump. Another perk with the hands-free pump is that you can use the pump. You can still carry around your baby. If your baby gets cranky or fussy, you can pick your baby up with this. You can bend down, milk won't spill. With a plug-in pump, ain't no bending down trying to pump and do this and that because you're gonna spill milk. It's just pointless. Don't even try. Now with the hands-free pump, you have way more access and mobility to moving around. A downside, my Medela pump actually came with my insurance, so I got it for free, versus the hands-free pump. I had to buy that one online, and I actually ordered it from Amazon. That's one downfall to the hands-free pump. You're gonna have to go out and purchase it on your own. Like the Momcozy is about $200. That's the real name brand pump. I got one a little bit less than that. My pump, I got it on discount. I only spent $30 on it. That just went so bad. That just went so bad. I hope I didn't break my pump. Well, that's the blooper.